y'all know that. A comment. At least a comment. If this is not your, that's all I'm trying to say. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get started with the video. Um, there's like 4 more games I have to play. So after them 4 games I play, I won't be on the console. I might just be on my phone making videos or recording from my phone. So just wanted to let y'all know that. If I do be on the console and I record a video, I just want to get done with this series.
Well, the one thing that you have to have big men who can protect, and that's what Sanders does. He's willing to go up and block shots, really patrol the paint, and protect that rim area.
Yeah, but there's nothing easy in the lane when Sanders is on the floor. Always have to be looking over your shoulder if you plan on putting up a shot with him around. And right now for the Bucks, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And Kevin, they can kind of put an emotional hammer down on these guys tonight. They're already 2-0 against them in the season series. 1 more win and they'd have the season series locked up.
And one thing about that, Steve, is I think it allows them to play with great freedom and confidence tonight. I mean, they know what they can do against these guys. They've already done it. It's now just a matter of locking in and doing it again.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Henderson kicks to Jefferson. He dishes it to Henderson. Clock at 4. Off target from 3-point range. On defense, Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle,
Episode 27.
and smarts.
And here is Kid Gilchrist. O.J. Mayo getting it to go from deep. Here's Zeller, and it's sent back by Mayo.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
Here's the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this league will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens. Well, Brandon Knight out of Kentucky is more of a combo guard than a pure point when you look at him offensively. But with his long arms and good athleticism and at 6'3", I think there's a lot of upside for him at the defensive end of the floor. I think he's a guy that can defend 1 and 2s effectively.
Here's Mayo after Al Jefferson's score. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
This season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, good. The Bobcats have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Marco kicks to Jefferson. From 10 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Ilyasova outside. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his third assist on the night.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Here's Fargo. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
And stolen by Butler. Right side, Butler. Mayo kicks to Ilyasova. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Zeller. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. The three-pointer off the mark from Parker.
You know, in Larry Drew's case, it was a bit of an unusual situation once the season concluded. He was in the final year of his deal. The Hawks said we'll interview other candidates and left him free to interview for other head coaching
This is
positions.
about to take some
Landed
number.
in Milwaukee.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Well, Steve, in fact, the coach Drew, of course, he ended up signing with the Bucks.
Well, that was an interesting move for him to go from Atlanta to Milwaukee. The Hawks were one of the better to really help.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. They need this. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, for as much as Jefferson scores in the low post and all the attention that he gets, one of the more underrated aspects of his game is that he is rarely careless with the ball.
No good on that one. And for Al Jefferson, great footwork.
That right-handed hook, that kind of one-handed push hook, and he dominates that block.
But, Big Al Jefferson was a name that was getting tossed around the trade rumor mill last deadline, and that's something you have to expect when you're as talented as he is with a contract that's set to expire.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Fargo kicks to Zeller. Feeds to Parker. The 3. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. And for Al Jefferson, still yet to make a start.
A top-tier big man. Ever since his arrival in this league, he's been really good on the low block. Strong and good score, but never quite good enough to get into that all-star.
And here is Kid Gilchrist. And tonight, getting it to go from deep. That's good.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Shot by Mayo is no good. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Philadelphia.
And as shaky as they looked in that game, guys, because they really didn't play very well, I thought they showed a lot of mental toughness in order to pull out that victory.
Indeed, they did, Steve. Maybe the shots weren't dropping, and maybe they were a little disjointed and out of rhythm, but the hustle and effort was there.
On the clock. Here's Henderson. That one wide left.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Sanders with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Again, Mayo missing.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Jefferson. He has 5, and he gets it to go.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 7 points for O.J. Mayo. Fargo the pass to Henderson. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Bucks leading by 15. Knight dishes. Defended by Butler. Jefferson passing to Parker. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside Mayo. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So as we end the first. first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Tune in Friday, December 27th. The Milwaukee Bucks take on Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Be there.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bucks?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assists, and we're seeing great offensive movement.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. Oh, Gary Neal. Then there's Udo. Then there's Carlos Delfino. And it's Middleton in at the 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, a curious signing for the Bucks this offseason, bringing in Pachulia on a 3-year mid-level type deal. This is a team that already had a logjam in the front court with Sanders, Henson, Ilyasova, and Drew Gooden. The Bucks traded away promising forward Tobias Harris last year for what became a couple of second-round picks. They did much the same with Mbah Moute. It's all about getting the most out of your assets. Guys, we'll see how the Bucks do shuffling their pieces around.
It'll be interesting to see. Thanks, Doris. And so here's Charlotte after the missed 3 from Delfino.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
They ended up as one of the worst teams in the league, and they didn't play well at home or on the road.
Now here's Walker. Udo missing his last shot. Bucks leading by 15. Delfino kicks to Ridnour. And the pass to Udo. Feeds away. Good. And you can see your wins stay static and your losses grow exponentially.
They just had a difficult time scoring points. Just not enough talent on the roster.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. Too many of their shots have been low percentage, he told them. He wants better ball movement on the perimeter to get the shooters better looks. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Adrian. Pass to Walker. Dishes it to 8. Back to Walker. From about 19 feet, here's Biombo. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Bobcats.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And it's good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Walker against Ridnour. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. That is good. Udo's got his second basket of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Walker goes in. Right side to Walker. No good from 11 feet.
You know, one of the bright spots last year for Charlotte was the fact that Kemba Walker showed a lot of leadership with that team. I thought he had a marked improvement from his rookie season, and a lot of it had to do just with his confidence.
Here's Taylor after the made shot from Delfino. Here is McRoberts. He's guarded by Middleton. Here's Walker with the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple. Walker back to Walker. Last season averaging about 18 points and 6 assists. Do you think he's more of a scoring point guard or a passer?
I think he's a guy who has to play off of his ability to score and create opportunities to pass. I think he's one of those guys that is most effective when he's attacking and looking to score, because that sets up his ability to pass and really helps his team, I think, get easier shots.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. Bobcats trail by 15. Here's Pargo. Fires the three. Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Knight on the wing. Shoots it. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Bucks leading by 13. Knight dishes to Ilyasova. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. From the arc, Knight grabs the board. Knight's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pargo kicks to Haywood. Here's Pargo. He's guarded by Knight. And good on the basket. Look it. Pargo's got 5. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep in the second. Knight passes to Ilyasova. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And the Bucks lead by 16.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of it.
Pargo dishes to Tolliver. He kicks it to Haywood. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, the Bucks were the last team to make it into the Eastern Conference playoffs, and part of the reason that happened was because they didn't really do well against.
That free throw good from Haywood. Clark, as you were saying, the rest of the Eastern Conference got the better of the Bucks. Had they been a little tougher against some of the lesser teams in their own conference, they might not have had to deal with the Heat in the first round of last year's playoffs.
Well, the Bucks tried to mix things up last year. Remember, they made the big trade in midseason, too, going for J.J. Redick and moving on from some of their young players. And I think that changed. And, of course, the coaching switch from Scott Skiles to Jim Boylan. So they lost some of their momentum.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And, yes, sir, that one drops.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Pargo kicks to Anderson. There's the feed to Kid Gilchrist. Fires from 14, and the jumper is good. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points in the quarter. Here comes Knight. 9 points last game. To the inside, Sanders. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bucks ahead, up by 16. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Berg, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Coach Larry Drew. Pretty impressive play out there, Coach. How were you able to take control early and then maintain it?
Well, we've been playing at a really good pace. We got to come to a good start very early. It's important that we did take the rhythm of this game. I thought we've done a good job with that. We've had some breakdowns here and there, but for the most part, we've controlled it.
Coach, thank you, guys. The faster, the better for this group.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, stay right where you are for the halftime show. Then we'll be back for the start of the second half of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. Good to have you here. This is 2K Sports, and the NBA season is starting to take shape. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against the Bobcats at Time Warner Cable Arena. They're looking to solidify their postseason position right now. They're sitting in 6th place in the conference standings. By Sprint.
Night falls over uptown as we bring you back to Charlotte, North Carolina. Beautiful view of the Queen City. You know, it's been a clinic so far from Ilyasova.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that talent in the second half.
Bobcats trail by 16 at the 3. MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Henderson out there with Pargo. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. That's the Bobcats 5. Here's Pargo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That's good from Pargo.
Well, you know, the Bucks thought they had a plan to make a big push forward by pairing some talent together in the backcourt, but what seems to have happened is they are now mired in mediocrity, which is exactly where you don't want to be.
Pargo hits them both. And back to Minnesota, they were the 8th seed in the East last year, but still finished 6 games under 500. Still a lot of work for them to get above 500 and be in a position where, Steve, they are, competing for home court in the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of changes for the Bucks in the offseason, but a team that was able to sneak in last year, they're hopeful to make it once again this season, but it feels like they're kind of stuck in the middle right now.
Here's Kid Gilchrist after the made shot from Sanders. Pargo the pass to Jefferson.
The +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, off, but just not quick enough.
Here's Ilyasova. 10 points for him. Now here's Mayo. Defense is right there. And another basket for Milwaukee.
When he gets the fadeaway to go, I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
There's the dish to Zeller. From 15 feet away. Kicks to Sanders against Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Al Jefferson.
You know, one of the bigger improvements last season, as I saw it, was Larry Sanders transforming from a specialist role player into a legitimate starting center. I mean, he always had a knack for defense and blocking shots and rebounding, but he polished up his offensive skills enough to be an impact player at that end of the floor.
That one is off. And for Sanders, some of his improvement offensively was just sticking to his strengths, finishing around the rim.
Yeah, he improved his shot selection. He's always played with a lot of energy, but I think his decision-making was the reason he finished 3rd in most improved player voting last year.
Nice young player for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line.
You know, coming into last season, the backcourt for Charlotte was full of question marks, but after the
Bobcats would finish near the bottom of the barrel again. They did show that they have some pieces to build around. Steve
from Indiana, who looked really good in the summer league and is proving to be a pretty solid player in the NBA. So this is a team that is starting to add some talent to this roster.
Here's Pargo. He's guarded by Knight.
the top.
Is to hear what Larry Drew said to his team. He said to his guys, let's get serious about driving the lane and putting pressure on their interior defenders. That's where he sees the soft spot in this defense. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Timeout called, the Bucks.
But he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
Outside, Walker passes it to Taylor. Zeller inside. Sanders covering. A nice shot by Zeller.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Knight dishes to Delfino. He feeds it to Sanders. And he gets it to go. Sanders has got 9. The Bobcats have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist with the fadeaway. A rebound by Delfino. Milwaukee has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Shots on 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Taylor kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And it's good. 6 points for him.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And a big improvement for Kemba Walker last season just because of his ability to be more efficient as a scorer. And a lot of that was just becoming more confident with his shot.
The Bucks making a switch here. Bobcats trail by 16. Here's Pargo to the wing on the left. Taylor passes to Pargo. Hits the three-point bomb. Pargo's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte. And for Walker, better shooting percentages marked from every distance last season.
And you always love to see that kind of improvement, Kevin. By player efficiency rating, the 8th best point guard in the league. Now, I don't like to get too enamored with those numbers, but there's some substance to those.
Here's Pargo after the made shot from Sanders. Pargo kicks to Tolliver. Tolliver gets a screen from Biombo. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Tolliver.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now, here's Sanders. 11 points in the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He doesn't have the elite
I'm
speed
so
or
busy on
shooting
this
ability to be an
intro.
impact starter. But Luke Rittenauer, with his experience in the league, the way he can run an offense, his ball handling skills, and his three-point shot-making ability, is ideally suited to be a backup point guard and a very effective one for any team in the league.
And he knocks down the first one. And Rittenauer's three-point percentage.
He can sometimes be at a disadvantage, but he's really carved out a nice long career.
Charlotte making a switch. Haywood's checked in. All free throws good for Rittenauer.
Franchise that left for New Orleans in 2002.
Haywood with a screen on Ilyasova. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towers.
And shook his man. It was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Harris kicks it to Rittenauer. He dishes it to Delfino. Bucks passing it around. Sanders. No good. Nice D from Haywood. And just like New Orleans chose a name, the Pelicans, that has local significance, the Hornets, a historical reference to Charlotte's rebellious fighting spirit during the American Revolution. Steve, you were just telling me about it. Fascinates you.
It does. I'm an American history buff, Kevin, and I'm also an NBA history buff. And you think back to the Hornets in Charlotte originally, they sold out for 9.
And here's Ilyasova out. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. Here on 2K Sports.
Event for Christmas Day with the NBA. Los Angeles Clippers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors this Wednesday, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it was a great look, and it set up a three-point basket. Scanned the perimeter, found his teammate in space, and put the pass right on the money.
Bucks leading by 14. On the board for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Brandon Knight is out there with Mayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Fargo the pass to Henderson. Jefferson down low. He's against Sanders. And Jefferson gets the
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Bobcats trail by 14. Here's Fargo. Kicks it to Henderson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shot.
Now here's Ilyasova. Knight kicks this in. Back to Knight. Pass to Buck. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19, and he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 14. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Charlotte calls timeout. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we put ourselves in the corner and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
And the Bobcats with possession here. They trail by 14. Henderson dishes to Barton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Sanders has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mayo drives in. Feeds to Sanders. Shot is off. Jefferson with a nice feed.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Jefferson, no good on the free throw.
You know, when you're in the East, you don't have to necessarily be an above 500 team on the road, but you got to be close to 500. And the Bucks were a solid team on the road, and that's why they made the playoffs.
Here's Pargo. And there's the pass to Zeller. 6 to shoot. Pargo kicks to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook, and that one hits back iron. And Clark, you talk about the Bucks that went 17-24 on the road last season. That might not be the most impressive mark, but it was still 7th best in the conference in terms of road wins.
Well, the East was pretty weak. We know that. The Bucks making the playoffs at all was the perfect example of how weak the East was. But look, they can get better. They've got some young talent. Got play of John Henry.
Here's Knight. Made at this point in the game, getting a break here. Important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ilyasova passes to Mayo. With the fadeaway. And he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 12. The Bobcats have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Now here's Henderson, guarded by Mayo. Puts up the baby hook, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it's not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Now, here is Knight. That's good.
Well, here we go again. An open pass to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Bobcats trail by 12. Here's Pargo. Zeller dishes to Jefferson. Pass to Pargo. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose and stolen by Knight. Butler kicks to Mayo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get it. I mean, they're hitting their shot. Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
Knight kicks to Ilyasova. Down low. And slam dunk by Butler.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Bobcats.
Here is Sanders after the made shot from Zeller. Sanders' shot is off. Bobcats have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pargo the best to Jefferson. Up and in on the layup.
It's really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Knight dishes to Mayo. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Sanders. Chris Milton comes in for Ilyasova. Gary Neal's checked in for Karan Butler. And Walter. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Taylor's shot, good.
they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the leave is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Now here is Harris. This is the Udo. He kicks to Middleton. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Haywood.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. Both free throws good from Adrian. Harris with it. And there's the feet to Udo. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, Brandon, certainly a nice win, aided in large part by your ability to get your teammates involved. What is your primary focus?
Definitely just get my guys going a lot more and, try to be more of a playmaker. And, I enjoy, seeing, get guys going.
This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brandon Knight.
Your captain speaking. We have begun descent for our on-time arrival into New York.
Alright.
Landing and enjoy your stay.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. Make sure you turn on the bell to never miss a episode. I'll be making videos every day, Monday through Sunday, for the new people that are new. I'm talking to the new people. But if you want to subscribe, you can. But I suggest you to turn on notifications with the bell to never miss a daily upload. That's if you want to, but make sure you guys leave a like or a comment, and I catch you guys in the next video.